What if the one thing that could extend your life, sharpen your memory, reduce pain, and bring deep joy after 65 isn't a pill, a doctor's advice, or a secret therapy, but something as simple as helping someone else? The idea that aging is an inevitable decline, a slow retreat from the vibrancy of life, is being upended by a quiet revolution. Recent research and stories from around the globe are revealing that the later chapters of life can be among the most dynamic if we open ourselves to one simple, powerful act: volunteering. Far from being a mere pastime or a way to stay busy, volunteering in our later years can serve as a profound catalyst for physical health, emotional renewal, and the kind of personal transformation that medication and routine simply can't offer. Science is now unraveling the secrets behind this phenomenon. When older adults engage in meaningful, purpose-driven volunteer activities, something extraordinary happens in the brain. It's not just a fleeting sense of satisfaction. It's a physiological change. Volunteering stimulates the production of oxytocin and dopamine, those same feel-good neurotransmitters that flood our brains in moments of deep connection and youthful joy. These chemicals are responsible for the warmth we feel when helping a friend, the quiet satisfaction after teaching a child, or the rush when guiding someone through a problem. But for seniors, these aren't just pleasant sensations. They're a lifeline to vitality. It's a misconception that volunteering must be physically demanding or time-consuming. In truth, even the smallest acts, a phone call to mentor a young entrepreneur, a few minutes spent sharing family stories with a new neighbor, or helping a child with their reading via video chat, can trigger these neurological rewards. Each act of contribution, no matter how modest, is like a key that unlocks dormant regions of the aging brain, activating neural pathways that may have lain quiet for years. Researchers have given a name to the cognitive uplift that follows, the generativity boost. This refers to a unique enhancement in executive function and memory recall, linked directly to the sense of purpose and legacy that comes from helping others. Seniors who volunteer regularly show lower rates of depression, sharper cognitive abilities, and a resilience to the emotional challenges that often accompany aging. A groundbreaking study presented at the Alzheimer's Association International Conference in 2023 found that older adults who volunteered exhibited not only improved executive function, but also better episodic memory, the very faculties that so many fear losing with age. But the benefits do not stop at the brain. When seniors feel needed, when their contribution is recognized and valued, something deep inside is rekindled. This psychological reset is almost like turning back the biological clock. Researchers in Scandinavia observed seniors who volunteered in communal roles, such as organizing small events or supporting neighbors, and compared them to peers who simply followed prescribed exercise routines. The volunteers had fewer falls, less inflammation, and better sleep patterns. The message is clear. While physical activity is important, it is purpose, the sense of being useful and appreciated, that heals at the deepest level. This is not just theory or isolated anecdote. Across cultures known for longevity, such as those in Japan and Sardinia, elders remain actively involved in their communities. They pass down traditions, care for grandchildren, mediate disputes, and teach valuable skills. Their social fabric is woven tightly with the ongoing contributions of seniors, and as a result, these communities are home to some of the world's healthiest centenarians. It's no coincidence. Where elders are honored and included, health flourishes. Modern Western society, on the other hand, often sidelines its seniors, equating retirement with withdrawal. The subtle consequences can be devastating. Feelings of invisibility, isolation, and a loss of meaning. But volunteering offers a powerful antidote. Consider the story of an 82-year-old woman who, during pandemic lockdowns, began teaching children how to garden via online video calls. Not only did she reverse her chronic anxiety, but over time, she found herself needing less medication. Her story is echoed in countless others, stories that rarely make headlines, but whose implications are profound. Volunteering can also nurture spiritual and emotional well-being. Many seniors who once felt disconnected or overlooked discover a new identity as guides, helpers, or wisdom sharers. This psychological rebirth brings ripple effects, sharper mental clarity, deeper and more restful sleep, reduced loneliness, and remarkably, a rekindling of emotional intimacy with longtime partners. For some, the act of giving reignites a spark that seemed long extinguished, proving that the heart is as capable of renewal as the mind and body. And there is one more almost mystical benefit that researchers are beginning to document, something they call the vital echo. After a single act of kindness or a meaningful volunteer experience, many seniors report a lasting sense of wellness, a grounded, confident calm that persists for days or even weeks. This is not the fleeting rush of adrenaline, but a sustained inner strength that acts as a buffer against daily stress and the minor aches of aging. It's a reminder that, at any age, our actions reverberate not just outward, but inward as well. All of this challenges the outdated narrative that growing older means fading into the background. Instead, it suggests a bold new possibility, that aging, far from being a decline, is an ascent into deeper power, one that allows us to lift others as we rise. The next time you hear that retirement is about winding down, remember that each day offers a fresh chance to make a difference, to connect, and to rediscover your own vitality through service. In helping others, you may just find the greatest gift of all, a renewed, vibrant sense of life, purpose, and belonging.